From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. That's completed right side. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Play action on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Lorenzo Carter there to bring him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. All the way, touchdown finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
One splits the uprights. And the Titans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Colts. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Let's go. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go again with Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans need only one to take the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It is caught left side. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Richardson on third. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a first and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down throw here from Richardson. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 2-score game early. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Let's go. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Man in motion, out of the slot. 2nd and 1. Rolling left, buying some time. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's go now.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Trap 60, go.
They go play action here. Buying some time left. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time right. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the 1st. Handoff running left, Pollard. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dropping back to throw. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
60 Eagles, 60
Receiver in motion, headed right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept them in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action with Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down. To throw, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Colts got a long way to go and a short time to get there. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw again. Richardson. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Now Richardson on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Tennessee. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he is on third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jack Jones has got it. And the Titans might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Caught by Pollard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying to throw here out of the gun. On the move, headed right. Oh, the football's loose. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Up and good from Joseph. And the lead continues to grow and grow. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Let's go.
Richardson now. He's got Pierce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. They'll send him over right. Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Catch is made in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
28. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Headed out right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Let's go.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate. They hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
Throwing now, off play action. Has it in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
And look at this return. And in the end, Brock, as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4.
Throw on 3rd down. Has it downfield, working the left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready?
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check. Hook.
Dobbins trying the right side. And he's going to be bottled up after taking it down to the 43. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
End of the 3rd quarter.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set. Go.
Now looking to throw. That throw finds Okonkwo. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They go play action on 1st. Here he goes again. And he's got enough to move the sticks.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready.
And they send a man in motion. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans stretch the lead to 23. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's 2nd and 2. On target to Downs. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running right, here's Pollard. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Right back to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Back now, pressure on its way. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action on 1st down. Completed to Pollard. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is Pollard running left. Across the 45 and still going. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans moments away from their 4th win of the year. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to the air here. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Handoff running right, Pollard. And he turns a little room to work into a game down to the 9. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go, here we go.
On third down, Pollard. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 24-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go!
Play action with Richardson. And they pick him off again. Jack Jones has got it. And the Titans getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Track at 60.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Go!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
7 Pirates. Here we go, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So here in Nashville, the Titans come